Hi boys and girls! Since we're going to be learning about pets, I thought I would introduce you to my pets. This is Heidi. She's a 10-year-old Rottweiler mix. And this is Bronco. He's about 2, and he's a pit bull and a boxer mix. And both of them came from rescue shelters. My dog Bronco loves to go on walks. Look at him wag his tail. That means he's happy. It's really good to take your dogs for walks so they can get some exercise. Bronco even likes to swim in the pool. My dog Heidi likes to walk too. She's a little bit older though, so she just doesn't go as fast. But it's still good for her to get some exercise, and she still likes to walk even though she's older. This is my cat Oscar. He's 11 years old, and we've had him ever since he was a tiny kitten. He meows really loudly when he's hungry and wants fed. This is Smokey. He's a chinchilla. His enclosure has lots of layers because they like to jump. They're from the mountains, and so they jump. So he's got lots of layers in his enclosure. So I'm going to give him some food here. They eat a mixture of dry food and hay. So there he is having a snack of his, or a meal of his dry food and some Timothy hay. He really likes these treats, and he'll usually take it from me and then hold it with his little paws. As you can see, I really need to clean his enclosure out. Chinchillas poop a lot, and so I'm getting ready to clean his cage out as soon as he gets done eating. And of course, he has to have water because all animals need water. One interesting thing about chinchillas is that they don't take a bath with water, they take a bath in dust. We have this special dust that's a powder. Oh, there he goes. We'll see if we can get him back. And they actually take a bath in a bowl of dust. So they roll around in the dust to get it all coated in their fur. Oh, there he goes. He's done with his bath. We also have a pet hedgehog named Han Solo. And he's probably the hardest pet that we have to take care of. We have to clean his enclosure out a lot because he poops a lot. And so we have to clean this out a lot. When the old is gone, we put in some nice new clean bedding. All right, next we make sure we've got his clean water because all animals need water. And we've got his food dish. So in his food dish, I'm going to put a little bit of this mixture. It is cat food made with salmon. It's got some hedgehog food, some dried mealworms, and then I'm also going to put in a little treat for him, something he likes, these live mealworms, these live worms, mealworms. He loves those for a little treat on top of his food. So we're going to put all of that in there, and we're just about ready to put him back in his nice clean habitat. He sure does love those mealworms. One thing you have to have for a pet hedgehog is a wheel for them to run on. Han is an African pygmy hedgehog, and in the wild in Africa, he would run up to 10 miles at night in search of bugs. So they have to have a hedgehog wheel to run on to get their exercise. Since Han runs on that wheel night after night, we have to make sure to keep his feet clean too, so we have to give him baths. There he goes in his little bathtub. He has to get his feet all cleaned off. One other thing that hedgehog needs that's kind of tricky is they need their toenails trimmed. Their toenails get really, really long. Look at this super long toenail right there, friends. I'm going to have to trim that with my clippers. I'll see if I can get it. He doesn't always like me doing it. It's one of the trickiest things about having a pet hedgehog is trying to trim those toenails, but we will try. Now that you've met all of my pets, let's read a book about pets. The Pet I'll Get. My big sister has a dog. I want a fun pet too. I'll get a pup with furry ears and we'll play peekaboo. But a pup might chase our neighbor's cat, so no, he just won't do. I'll get a soft and fluffy pet, a fuzzy kitty cat. I'll play with her and hold her close. She'll sleep upon her mat. But she might chew on all our plants, and my pet can't do that. A lizard has bumpy skin, just like a dragon's scales. He's better than my sister's pet. He's got green fingernails. But he might scare my sister with his long and wiggly tail. I'd like a wrinkly elephant, the biggest pet in town. When my sister's feeling mad, he'll shoo away her frown. But he would break the furniture whenever he sat down. A bird might be too noisy. A giraffe is way too tall. I know, I'll get a pretty fish who's quiet, neat, and small. And she'll be mine to care for, and that's what's best of all. What kind of pet would you get, friends?